When the world said no, everyone told him it was impossible. Too late, too poor, too uneducated, too ordinary. But there was one thing they did not see. He was tired of living like a shadow in his own life. This is the story of a man who failed in school, lost his job, hurt his family, and hit rock bottom many times, but refused to stay there. If you ever feel broken, stuck, or small, keep listening, because this is not just his story. This can be your story too. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Stopped Dreaming. Adam grew up in a small, noisy neighborhood where people laughed at dreams. Car horns, shouting, and loud TV sounds filled the night. The air smelled like dust and fried food from the street. In that crowded place, people survived, but very few really lived. Adam's father worked long hours in a factory. He was a quiet man with tired eyes and rough hands. When he came home, he sat in the same old chair, watched the same TV, and said the same words. Life is hard. Accept it. Don't expect too much. Adam's mother was kind but always worried about money, food, and the future of her children. She loved Adam, but fear was always behind her smile. When Adam was a child, he had many dreams. He wanted to be a pilot, a writer, a speaker who could inspire people. He stood in front of a broken mirror and spoke to his reflection like it was a big crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, he whispered, today I will tell you how to change your life. One day his older cousin saw him and laughed. Stop talking to the mirror, idiot, his cousin said. You are not special. Go help your mother in the kitchen. Those words hurt him deeply. After that, Adam slowly stopped talking to the mirror. He stopped talking about his dreams. He stopped asking questions. At school, Adam was an average student, sometimes even below average. Teachers rarely remembered his name. They praised the best students and ignored the rest. One day, the teacher gave back the exam papers. Adam had failed again. The teacher looked tired and said, Adam, be realistic. Not everyone will be successful. Just find a simple job and don't make problems. That sentence became a seed in his mind. Not everyone will be successful. Maybe I am one of those people, he thought. He went home past the mirror and did not look at himself. He felt small, invisible, and weak. Slowly, the boy who used to dream became a teenager who just wanted to disappear. Chapter 2. The first fall years passed quickly. Adam finished school with low grades. He did not go to university. His friends went in different directions. Some studied, some left the city, some got married. Adam stayed where he was. He started working in a small shop. He cleaned the floor, carried boxes, and did whatever the owner asked. The salary was low, but he told himself, at least I have something. People like me should be thankful for anything. The shop owner, Mr. Kareem, was strict and often angry. He shouted when something went wrong, even if it was not Adam's fault. You are too slow, he shouted one afternoon. You don't think. Why can't you be like my nephew? He works smart. You only work hard. Adam looked down and stayed quiet. At night, he lay in bed and stared at the ceiling, feeling empty. He scrolled on his phone, watching videos of successful people, speakers, business owners, athletes. They all look confident and strong. People like them are born different, he whispered. This is not for me. One day the shop was very busy. Adam was carrying many glass bottles. Someone called his name. He turned quickly, lost his balance, and the bottles fell. The sound of breaking glass filled the shop. Everyone looked at him. Mr. Kareem's face turned red. Are you blind? He shouted. Do you know how much this costs? You are a disaster. I should have fired you before. Adam opened his mouth to say sorry, but no words came out. You're fired, Mr. Kareem said. Leave, now. It felt like the ground disappeared under Adam's feet. He walked home slowly, holding his last salary in an envelope and a heavy shame in his heart. When he told his parents, his father looked at him with disappointment. You can't even keep a simple job, his father said. What will you do with your life? Adam did not answer. He went to his room, closed the door, and sat on the floor. For the first time in his life, he cried like a child. He cried for all the times people told him he was average. He cried for every dream he killed himself. He cried because he accepted a life he did not want, and even that life pushed him away. That night, a dangerous thought came to his mind. Maybe the world would be better without me. But deep inside, under all the pain and fear, there was a tiny voice, almost silent. No, not like this. Not yet. He did not know it, but that small voice would save his life. Chapter 3. The Stranger on the Bench After. He lost his job. Adam spent many days walking in the city with no goal. He watched people going to work, parents taking children to school, couples laughing in cafes. He felt like a ghost walking among living people. One evening, he sat on an old wooden bench in a small park. The sky was soft orange and the air was cool. Children were playing, and their laughter mixed with the sound of birds. Adam sat with his head down, thinking about his failures. His hands were cold. His eyes were tired from many nights without sleep. An old man sat down at the other end of the bench. He wore a simple jacket and carried a small bag. His face had many wrinkles, but his eyes were bright and alive. For some time, they stayed silent. Then the old man turned to Adam and said, "You look like someone who is carrying the whole world on his shoulders." Adam tried to smile. "I'm fine," he said. The old man shook his head gently. "You are not fine," he said. "But that's okay. Life starts to change when you stop lying to yourself." Those words shocked Adam. No one had talked to him like that before. He looked at the old man, and without knowing why, he began to speak. He told him about his childhood, his bad grades, his job at the shop, the broken bottles, and being fired. He told him about his father's disappointment and his mother's silent tears. He told him about the nights when he wished he could disappear. The old man listened quietly. He did not interrupt. He did not look shocked. He did not judge. When Adam finished, he felt lighter, like a heavy stone had been taken from his chest. The old man took a deep breath and said, "You think your life is over because you lost a job and people called you a failure?" He paused, then asked, "But tell me, who decided that one moment of your life can define all of it?" Adam frowned. "I don't understand," he said. The old man smiled gently. "If you read a book and the first chapter is sad, do you throw the book away?" he asked. "Or do you keep reading, hoping things will change?" "I keep reading," Adam said quietly. "Exactly," the old man replied. "Your life is a book. You are judging it by the first painful chapters. You think this is the end, but it is only the beginning." Adam looked away. His eyes were full of tears. "I have nothing," he said. "No degree, no job, no skills. What can I do? How can I change anything?" The old man leaned closer. "You have something," he said. "You have today. As long as you have today, you still have power." He pointed at Adam's chest. "And you have this, a hurting heart. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is a teacher. It is saying, this life is not right for you. You must grow." Adam wiped his eye. "But I don't know where to start," he whispered. The old man smiled. "Start with one small decision. Refuse to stay the same," he said. "Stop saying, 'This is who I am,' and start asking, 'Who can I become?'" They sat in silence for a moment. "Who are you?" Adam asked. The old man shrugged. "I am just someone who wasted many years blaming the world," he said. "Until one day, I chose to stop being a victim and become a student of life." He stood up slowly. "I come to this park every evening," he said. "If you want to talk again, I will be here. But remember this, young man. Your story is not over. Don't close the book too early." He walked away, leaving Adam alone with a new thought. What if my story is not over? For the first time in a long time, Adam felt a small spark of something he almost forgot. Hope. Chapter 4. The First Promise. The next day, Adam woke up with a strange feeling. His problems were still there. He was still jobless. He still lived in a small house. He still carried his past. But there was also a new question in his mind. If my story's not over, what do I do now? He remembered the old man's words. Start with one small decision. Refuse to stay the same. Adam sat on the edge of his bed and spoke to himself. Enough. I am tired of being the victim of my own life. He took a piece of paper and wrote one sentence. From today, I will not give up on myself. It was a simple sentence, but it felt powerful. He put the paper on the wall where he could see it every morning. He did not suddenly become confident. He did not suddenly know his purpose in life. But he had made a promise, and that promise was like a seed. He decided to go back to the park. When he arrived, the sun was starting to set. The old man was sitting on the same bench, feeding bread to the birds. Adam sat next to him. "You came back," the old man said with a small smile. "I made a promise," Adam said. "I promised myself I would not give up, but I still don't know what to do." The old man nodded. "That's okay," he said. "You don't need to see the whole road. You only need to see the next step." He looked at Adam and asked, "Tell me, what do you want?" Adam was quiet for a moment. No one had really asked him this before. "I don't want to feel useless," he said slowly. "I want to feel that my life matters. I want to help my parents. I want to be someone I can respect when I look in the mirror." The old man's eyes became soft. "That is a good start," he said. "Now tell me, what are you willing to do for that?"